Hello everyone, this is Femo from Confide I.C.T. You are welcome to another brand new tutorial. In this tutorial, we will be looking at the various logo and the design you can see on your screen. The first one you can see on your working space is on our working space is the Google Chrome. The first one is the Google Chrome. The second one is the Confide I.C.T. followed by the last one, which is myself. So without further, we have to look at all those three design to see how they were produced. So without further, let's start immediately. The very first thing we'll be doing is to make this item smaller so that we can place it somewhere. In order to create a room to work with other stuff, I have made it smaller. And the next thing we will be doing is to select a tool known as the ellipse tool. Hold on to my control and to draw a perfect cycle. Then you cannot make it a complete cycle. Having done that, the next one thing we will be doing is to hit or Control C, Control V to copy and paste. I hit my plus key. It is the same, but a slight difference. So I drew another cycle. Having done that, I want to draw another smaller cycle. Inside that smaller cycle, we just drew. That is it. Perfect. Oh no, sorry, I didn't duplicate that. Plus, Control C, Control V. A smaller one. Having done that, we select the upper one, the middle cycle. Let me call it that way now. I will select the middle cycle. I will come to this pen tool. You can find it in under freehand tool. Under freehand tool, that is the pen tool there, right there. I will select it. At that very node, you can see on that middle cycle. Oh, my system is okay. At that very node that you can see there, I will select it and trace it to the other edge of the biggest cycle. The bigger cycle now. Double click to drop it there. Having done that, you drop your tool. Having dropped your tool, you select that object, that straight line you drew. Select it again so that it will be due for rotation, but we are not rotating it. At that middle, that very center, we bring it down to the very center of that cycle. We brought that cycle to the middle of that cycle. So that's about that. While it's still in rotating position, you will hit onto Control C, Control V. I will hit my plus. Then I will now come to this, what is it called, angle of rotation. I will change that 0.0 to 120. 120, enter. Remember, I copy and paste 120, enter. Then that's about that. Having done that, I will come here to select the rectangle tool. That's my rectangle tool. So I will not try to intersect this rectangle in this smaller part that we are just this part we have created. So let's go. Our aim is to intersect this rectangle in that space we created. So how do we start? Control Q to convert that rectangle to a curve so that we can be able to make use of it. Select my shape tool, Control Q, okay. Double click to place a node here. Double click to place a node so that we'll be able to move some part of it. We place this one here. Place the other part here. I think we even have to zoom in further for us to see properly. Place the other one here. No, we are not making use of that. Place the other one here. We zoom in further, please, for us to be very sure where we are placing it. Place it on that line. Then we still zoom in further for us to see it properly. Keep zooming, zooming. You can see the difference. Now we cannot try to place it where we need exactly the spot we want it to be. Perfect. Then we cannot zoom out. Having placed it there correctly, let's look at this part. Like something is not straight here. Let's see. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Haven't done that. Zoom out. Zoom out. We are zooming out. We cannot drop our zoom tool. Just make this one smaller. Place a node here to make it smaller. Fine. Just now what we should not do now we have been able to create an object in that part we created earlier. Now we have been able to create an object. So the next thing we'll be doing now is to intercept the object inside this cycle. So the object has already been selected. Let me unselect it first. Now I have selected it again from the outside box there. Then I hold on to my shift button, then I select the cycle. So you can see the features, the properties of that of those two objects here. You have the weld, the trim, the intersect, the simplify, the front minus, the back minus, the create a new object that surrounds the selected object, and the align and distribute. But the one we will be making use of now is the intersect. We hit on the intersect to intersect. We are able to intersect the object inside that space we earlier created, so we cannot delete the upper side. We have successfully intersected. So having done that, we will now select the object again. Select the what we intersected. Select it again. Select it again. That is the second selection. We now place that middle, that center stuff, that center cycle. Place it in the middle of that cycle again. That center spot. Place it in the middle of that cycle. Having done that, we are due for rotation. We hit on our plus again. Then initially, remember, it was not 120 of the angle of rotation we use. Let's use 120. Now 120, enter. Okay, control, or you can 120 plus. Okay, 120 plus 120. Okay, hit the plus again, or control C, control V, plus 120 plus 120. We have 240. Clean that one. Make this one 240. Enter. So I believe we are able to do it the way we want. That we have three cycles so far. So from there we can start now. Which first one is the three objects that has been placed in those shape we created earlier. The first one is we select the red, select the green. That is, the green have to be lighter a bit. The green, and the last one is what? The yellow. That is deep yellow. Let's look for a. Okay, that is a yellow there. Select the yellow. Have we done that? All those lines we used to demarcate them at the initial time. Let's remove them. Start time we remove them. We are removing those lines. Okay, that is all. So those two little cycles inside, is hard time we bring them up. Control O, they are not up. We select the middle one, give it a white color. Yeah, white color, yes, a white color. The last one, we give it a blue color. So that is it. So what do we do next? We select everything by and remove the outline. We don't need the outline. Successfully, we have been able to create a logo called the Google Chrome. That is the Google Chrome. We have been able to create an object, a logo called the Google Chrome. So how do we do the background? How do we go about the background? We select a rectangle, place it here, Control P, let everything be on the center. P, not Control P, please. Control P is when you want to print. Control G to group them. P, that is at the middle. P, everything is now at the middle. Now we select out this one, the rectangle itself. We now use interactive fill tool. Interactive fill tool. Hold on to it. So what color do we need? Drag it from up to down. Okay, let's give it a, it's not a light green, that's not very light green. Select the top, give it a light, it's not something like this. I'm not sure of the color though, but we just try to see if we can get the color. I guess we have to pardon me for that. Let's try to see if we can get, okay, it's like, is this color we use I mean at the top, no, something yellowish, I can't remember, but in any case you have the idea. That is the most important thing. Okay, let's try this. Okay, let's try that. Then the down part, we select the down part to color it too. We give it a is it blue? Oh, let's try this. I believe it's this one. Okay, irrespective of anything, it's okay. No, we don't like working with outline. We remove this outline. We now say Control Page down to bring it back. Control Page down. Successfully, we have been able to create our logo called Google Chrome. Let's label it. Now it's our time to label it. Call it Go Chrome. Google Chrome. To save our time, instead of moving it, just place it and make it bigger. Then bold it. Any need for bolding? No need. Just give it a blue color. Let's look for the blue color. Blue color. Perfect. So that's about that. About the logo called Google Chrome. That's how to draw a Google Chrome logo. At this point, we say thank you for your time. We have come to the conclusion of that very logo, drawing of that very logo known as the Google Chrome. Google Chrome. In our next tutorial, we'll be looking at this little design. Okay, let's just add this design to it. This design, I don't think it will take much time at all. So what do we do? This is just a design. Confide I.C.T Limited. That's our company name. How were we able to achieve it? Just for us to select the test, then select where we have to type on, with your cap key on. Say Confide. Okay, it went somewhere else. Let's remove it from there to place it where we need it. We have to control it. It's not controlling us. Say Confide I.C.T Limited. Okay, you can make it bigger. Hold on to Shift. Bold. So then we now come to this very one, which is interactive drop shadow, is under the interactive blend tool. We use the envelope tool. Having select the envelope tool, we select those two nodes that is binding it there, up and down. We delete it. The 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 next node will be deleted. Finding it from the center will be deleted. Now it's now for us to add our curve. Select that part, that spot. Select the other spots. You bring it down. I think we have to. Let's do the bottom aspect of it. Bring it down here. Take this part up. You are still bringing it down. Then select the upper part. Bring it down. This part should be taken up. Select this down part so that we know where to drag. Okay. Yes. This is what we want. Take it up a little bit. As for this part, take it down. Select the other part. So at least you have the idea now. That was how it was achieved. I haven't done that. We just let's make it smaller a little bit. This was the idea. Confide I.C.T Limited. Then what did we do next? We just drop the shadow using iterative envelope tool. Then drop the shadow a little bit. Drop the shadow. We didn't do much. It was this background we use. You know how we got the Google Chrome background? So we knew how it was drawn. We knew how we drew it. So just for us to select it and place it there, expand it. That's all. Instead of us to be stressing ourselves, drawing everything from afresh. If you want to continue adjusting it, just for you to zoom it. Just for you to zoom it, see how far, how much we can adjust it. So just make it smaller a little bit. Good evening. So at this, oh, a moment please. At this medium, we say thank you for your time. See us in our next class. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like our channel. At this medium, we say thank you. God bless you. See you in our next tutorial, which is editing of picture, of this very picture. God bless you. Have a nice time. See you in our next tutorial. Bye for now. From Confide I.C.T. from Famous. Bye bye.